We're live.
Hello, happy Sunday.
It's that special time of year. It's time to give out some awards for the Academy Awards. In this case, the Cruise Academy Awards. We're going to give out some Cruise Oscars today. It'll maybe look a little bit like this.
Oh.
Anyways, let's get...
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, happy Sunday. We are feeling better. If you watched last week's live, you knew that we were a little bit under the weather, or maybe even a lot under the weather.
We were very under the weather.
We were fighting pneumonia and the flu and you name it. But this week, we're back at it. And as a result, we're getting back up to speed. Videos are coming out again. We are feeling more like ourselves. We'll try not to cough during...
I was just going to say, you're saying all this as I want to have a big coughing fit already. So we're not quite there, but we're getting there, guys.
Yeah, we're almost 100%. Not quite. But anyways, we got our fancy stuff on.
We do.
Yes, and since it's the Academy, everybody wants to know what everybody's wearing. So everybody's going, on the red carpet, what are you wearing today? Who are you wearing, I guess is what they say.
Who am I wearing? As if, yeah, trust me, it is not a designer outfit. But yes, this is a dress that I just recently had for our group cruise. So I thought it was fitting to wear it for the Academy Awards because it's gold.
There you go.
There you go.
Good idea. Goes with the gold awards. So as far as I know, this is the only type of award that's offered as looks like an award on a ship, on a stick, I guess it's called.
Ship on a stick.
Yes, the one and only one that I have. But yeah, we're going to do a whole bunch of fun stuff today. We're going to do some awards giving out. We've sent out a poll. There still is time. The poll is still open. The link is in the live chat and the video description. If you haven't clicked on it yet, put your votes in. So we're still counting up the last couple of votes for the awards today. We thought about doing this and just giving our own awards that we thought would be more fun for all of you to get involved. And we'll circle through and do all that as we get further into this. But before we get that far, of course, it's time to celebrate. And what is red carpet and the awards with a little bit of bubbly. So,
well, there you go.
A little bit of champagne.
Well, sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine. Would you like some?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You can talk as I bubble.
Oh, sorry. I was hitting your elbow as you were trying to pour. Ooh, thank you, hon.
Oh, good talking.
Yeah. You want to get into comments or are we going? Oh, so every week I come into this little studio that we've set up in our basement, everybody, and Mr. Canuck has new technology on the go for me. So, you know, I never get used to one thing before he's changed another. So this is the first time ever I was given my own mouse and my own laptop to control over here. So hopefully this works a little bit better for us.
And so cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, didn't make a cheers noise.
Oh. That's not better.
No, not very good. We need to get this down.
Oh. Don't you break my glasses. He keeps banging my glass harder than the time before.
Cheers, everybody. Not sure if
Happy Oscar Day.
Yeah, not sure if you're watching the Academies tonight or not, or the red carpet or all or any of the above. Who knows? Maybe this will grow. Maybe one day we'll be doing this and giving out the awards, and we'll have like the CEO from Royal Caribbean will come into the stage here, into our set, and accept the reward. Or
He has a wonderful imagination, doesn't he? It's one of the things I love about him so much.
But there's no CEOs from any cruise lines here to accept any awards today.
No.
We'll accept it on their behalf.
Oh, will you?
Yes,
Okay.
we will. Yes.
All right.
So what do we got planned next? So it's the Cruise Oscars. We said that already. We'll say a quick hello. We want to make sure we have time to get through all the awards with some discussion. So we'll go quickly to the live chat and see who's on today to join us for the Cruise Academy.
Sure. So the first one is Gray Clementi. Hello from the San Francisco Bay Area. We've been on 5 different cruise lines on 6 cruises in the past year, and we've got a good comparison of each. They definitely all have something they do well. That is so true. Jerry and I have said for years, Greg, that if we could just pick a certain thing out of each cruise line and put it all together, it would be phenomenal, because you're right. There are certain cruises. And so whenever somebody asks us, what cruise line should I go to on, as when they're looking at booking their first cruise or whatever, our biggest thing is we need what is the most important thing for you, because for some people it's different. And so whether food is the most important or production shows, it would be a change on where we would sort of gear people to go to pick their first cruise.
Yep. And we've also, at least maybe not we, because spreadsheets aren't your thing.
Oh gosh, no.
But I've also thought about the idea of creating like a cruise spreadsheet that you go in and you choose what your priorities are on the type of cruise you want to have. It runs some numbers and it gives you the recommendation of the top 5 ships that would hit that category.
Oh,
I think that'd be a really handy tool.
Well, that's another thing he'll design in another day or two. Just give him a few minutes.
From the travel agent kind of qualifying type of thing, trying to figure out how you get the right cruise to the right people.
It's true.
So, yeah.
It is hard to sort of, gear somebody to their first cruise, where they should start. Anyway.
Nick is here from Brantford.
Hi, welcome, Nick.
You can keep going through. I'll keep up with you.
And he says the first day of the group cruise definitely looked like plenty of fun. I wish I was there. It was so much fun. And the fun just continued throughout the whole series of these vlogs that you'll be seeing. It didn't stop. 10 days of just getting to know people and having more fun with them every single day. It was wonderful.
And Mark is here.
Mark from Rockland, east of Ottawa. You'll never forget.
No, west of Montreal, east of Ottawa.
There you go.
North of New York State.
West of Montreal.
Yeah, west of Montreal, kind of, maybe. I'll have to look at a map. Sorry, Mark, I'll have to look at that one up. Okay. I'm complicating our relationship right now.
Anyways, it was nice meeting you today, Mark, on our Patreon call.
Yeah, right before this,
joining.
We were on a call with our patrons. We did a first ever, everybody live on the screen talking and getting to know each other, all our patrons, because the group's grown so fast. So, which was great to see everybody. I think a few of you joined us on the live today. So. Yeah. And Sherry is here.
Hello from a sunny Charlotte, 56 degrees, but we'll be in the high 70s by Thursday. That's some nice weather for sure.
You keep on going. I'll keep up with you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know whether. Sorry. We'll figure out all this technology. The next one is from Life with Lucia and Glenn. Ooh, MSC didn't even make the list. Well, if you watched our live last week, you'll understand why. We really did not have a great experience for our second time around with MSC. Yeah, unfortunately.
When it came to the nominees on the list, we kind of went through and kind of chose our top favorites for each category. So there was a little bit of us inputting there. So yeah, there was some missing. Marella only got a nod here and there for one or two. I think MSC, MSC we didn't put in there. Although they could have, they could. There could have been an argument for entertainment, possibly. I would have put in there for MSC. But yeah.
You going on? Gates is here saying hello, and hopefully you're feeling better than the last chat. Definitely better than the last chat. We're on the right way. Yeah, for sure. And
Serena Knits and Pearls.
Serena, good evening from a very windy gale force weather alert in effect. Oh, wow. From Sweden. Oh, hope you stay safe and warm. Bruce and Tawny are here from North Carolina on a beautiful day. Yes, we just saw the sunshine in the screen when we were chatting with them, and they looked like a porch area or a screened room.
James and Kimmy Cat are here from California.
Hello,
welcome. James and Kimmy Cat. And so I see Paula Wander. Paula Wander. I got that back. Wanda and Paul are here.
Hi, everyone.
Dartmouth across the pond from Halifax.
And Joanne is here saying, hoping you're both feeling better. Thank you. We are. And Todd from a sunny, cold Minnesota. Welcome, Todd.
And Athena and Brian are here.
Oh, welcome. Whoops.
Todd is here. Anyone remember the date that we're going on the sun? That must be us. So we haven't released that date except to our patrons. So it is in the fall, before Christmas and after Labor Day. You're doing a lot of working on your computer over there.
Sorry guys. I'm trying to be tech involved here, and I can bring the questions up if you want to talk. I messed it up all of a sudden. But just give me a second.
We got Shannon is here as well. Shannon's the next one up, and then Serena Knits and Pearls says she wants to hear from those who are on the group cruise and how we were treated by Princess for possible future group cruises with them. So we are going to touch on that. We won't do it right now, but we are going to talk, since the vlog brought up the whole idea that we had a bit of a snafu with Princess. So we're going to talk about that in just a little bit here.
Yeah, we'll explain it a little bit, because I think just from some of the comments that we were answering last night, a few people were a little bit confused because maybe we weren't really clear what the issue was. So we'll just share that.
And Tony is here saying hello. Andrea is here from Long Island as well.
Welcome.
And Mount Forest has Esther checking in. And Lawn Lifters. That's an interesting name. This almost sounds like someone that does sod.
There you go.
I have a background in golf course, so that's what made me think of that. Yeah. And Scott is here from Oregon.
Mhm.
And who else we got here? Ruthie is here she's cheersing us with some little
Oh,
glasses
little
from
champagne glasses.
Georgia area.
Mhm.
I couldn't fit my Atlanta sweater under my jacket.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
It's not quite formal enough.
Mhm.
Kurt and Holly are saying welcome home and happy birthday to Mr. Canuck.
Mhm.
Yes, yesterday was his birthday, in case you missed that on social media. But yeah,
Mhm.
he had a quiet birthday. Still just fighting the whole getting over everything. So we'll get together with our children next weekend and celebrate his birthday a little bit more.
Mhm. And Sherry says none of the cruises that she goes on are in the poll.
Uh-oh.
Sherry must do some exotic cruising.
She
then.
does.
I thought we
do
caught.
little-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what'll happen next year if we have a little more thought to this before we kind of decide to do it
Mhm.
is we like open up for nominations, then we'll scale it down, and then I'll have a vote.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe that's
So,
next year's Academy plan.
There you go. We'll
There you
have
go.
to plan it like a few weeks in advance.
Yeah, we could have like guest people come in. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, and we've got On a Cruise is the name of this channel here from another set of Canadian cruisers.
Hmm.
And we've got Kathy is here.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, let me click the button for Kathy. There she is.
Hello.
And hello, we've got someone in from Hamilton, Michigan on Facebook side. So this broadcast goes out to YouTube and Facebook. So that's why we got a couple of Facebook comments. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Joel and Jen are here.
Good morning from Joel and Jen in Las Vegas. We're the ones that asked about the ability to cancel a food order through the Medallion app if it does not come on time. Thanks for your response yesterday. So yes, and that might be something that some of our our people that are people that are watching can help ask or help answer. The question was, if you put an order on your Medallion app, which happened to Jerry and I, we placed an order in our cabin. If you watched the latest vlog that was just released, and the drink never came within an hour and a bit that we were in our room and we had to leave for dinner. So our drink never came to us. We don't know if they tried to deliver it an hour and a half later. But the question is, are you still charged that on, like we had the drink package? So would it account as one of your drinks that we had for the day? And I wasn't quite sure because I hadn't really tracked it close enough. We did sort of try to look at it later, but it was too late to tell. But yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Mm-hmm.
And David is here, our favorite guitar player on Princess.
Yes.
Saying, let's go to the Majestic Princess. We heard from David that he's going to be on the Majestic Princess. I did a bit of research. I think I've pieced it together that he's going to be on there for like a Pacific crossing and then doing Alaska in the summertime is what it looks like.
Oh, so guys, if you're on the Majestic Princess, make sure you go and introduce yourself to David and say hi. He's a lovely, talented man.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, we were trying to find some way to see if when we're in Alaska can line up with the Majestic Princess so we can hook up with David. So far, it's not working. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens as we get closer. See if we can make that happen. But that'd be great. So
for sure.
And Scott is here saying he's been on Carnival, Celebrity, Princess, Cunard,
and Hall in America.
There you go.
There you go.
I think we covered most of those. We haven't been on Celebrity yet, although we did throw Celebrity in for a few of the options because we know they're kind of mainstream and we just haven't been on them. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Royal Caribbean. We threw in a few. We have cruised Royal Caribbean, though we just haven't vlogged it. So you haven't seen us on Royal Caribbean, but we have done it years ago. And Finland is being represented on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So a user from Finland is here as well. And Sherry would have liked to come to your group cruise, but she already had something else booked.
Yeah, she was already pre-booked.
So speaking of that, we have no announcement yet. That's coming up really soon. We're still working out the details of a 2025 group cruise.
We do.
So once we decide that, then we'll start opening it up. We're not sure if it's going to be limited numbers because we know we have a lot of people coming. We're trying to figure out how to navigate large numbers of people on a ship to be able to spend quality time with everybody. But we know that. We're going to let you know.
We will.
So, and Sherry's saying no MSC for her. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying no MSC after our experience. I'm just saying no seashore because I did not like the design choices on that ship with that many people.
Right.
So I may try MSC in a different way.
We had a much better experience on the seaside for sure.
Tish John Paul is here from North Carolina.
Hi, thanks.
Saying you look amazing.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
Yep. And a happy birthday from Sherry. Thank you. Aaron is here as well. Where do you buy your dresses?
Kurt, do you donate or sell the older ones? Haven't seen the same one twice.
Kind of like Princess Di.
No. No, I do donate them. regularly, I will do a donate. Often the donate goes to friends and family, my children, my daughters, my mom, other women that are in my life that come to the house. I always have a dress for somebody to try on. But yes, I know I've never sold any of the older ones. I do donate them when I do a clean out, which is something that needs to get done relatively soon again.
Maureen is here from Cambridge, England, saying that she's about to go and do a 17-night transatlantic. She's flying across to Jamaica and coming back. So I'm curious to know what cruise line is that. Morella, because it sounds like Morella to me. I'm curious to know if that's Morella.
Yeah, sounds like it for sure.
And Debbie is here from San Francisco.
Hi, our nearest cruise point is half an hour away. Princess is our favorite cruise line. We've been on Carnival, Royal, and NCL. We are doing British Isles in September on Princess. Ooh, nice. Very, very jealous of people that live so close to a cruise port.
We're a long ways. In fact, our next cruise coming up in May is the closest we've ever been to a cruise port.
Which is
Montreal.
Going out of Montreal, which is what?
We probably could have drove there, I'm guessing, in about 10 hours, maybe 10 or 11 hours. It's just,
I would say more like a dozen hours at least.
Because it's like, for us, it's like 6 hours to Toronto. And then if we went to Toronto and then Montreal, it's another 4 or 5 hours after that. So yeah, probably 10, 11 hours. Yeah. But we wouldn't go that way. We go through Ottawa.
How do you get to Toronto in 6 hours?
Fast.
Yeah.
You drive fast.
Say, I can't do it.
But we go through Ottawa. Maybe we go past like Rockland since it's just east of Ottawa. That would be the plan. No laughing because it makes you cough. Brian is here.
Hi, Brian. Welcome.
Yes, he's down there keeping a spot in his driveway ready for us.
And Francine has a question for you. Really, Mr. Canuck 44?
I know. I might look kind of older for my age.
Was that on Facebook that you had said that?
Yeah, I said that, it's I feel like my age now that I'm at 44, but I'm still thankful I got lots of time left to travel.
You might have to do a little addition to get to his actual age. Yeah.
I may have forgot to carry a 1 somewhere in the math, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a carry a 10s actually might have been a problem.
That 10s column messed him up this time.
Hey, I may not look good for 44, but I look good for my real age.
Oh, okay.
Since I almost look 44.
There you go.
And Sherry's still coughing a bit. No COVID, but she's had this viral stuff that goes on forever. She's saying this is our experience too.
Yeah, it goes on forever is true.
And the next name for my YouTube channel is up next. Me and my manly man.
You're so jealous of that name, aren't you?
Scott. How'd you do it?
Oh, happy Sunday. We're home and looking at a cruise on the Majestic next year. LOL, always planning. Love it.
Yeah, too bad it's not this year because David's on it this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure when David's done his contract. So, but, yeah. And Sherry, like I said, she enjoys watching David on her vlogs. Very talented.
He's very talented. Yes. Yeah, we really enjoyed hanging out with David for sure.
And Ted and Sue are watching. They're on Facebook.
Oh,
so there we go.
There you go. I can't see that.
Yeah,
no.
I can see Ted and Sue. Yes.
Welcome.
Wish I had some of Ted's pizza right now.
And Maureen is saying we are right. It is the Morella Explorer too.
There we go. Yeah. And Brian is going on Wonder of the Seas over Easter.
Oh,
been on Royal,
Norwegian, Carnival, and Princess.
There you go. And Sabine is here. And she just ended our Ajaccio vlog.
Oh, it was fun.
You're
an hour early. Will that be regularly? So we just had spring, time zone change. Sorry, what do we call it?
Daylight savings just started overnight last night.
So we all sprung forward in well, I guess not all. I was going to say North America, but that's not true.
We did. So yeah, if you didn't change last night for daylight savings, then you're be off by an hour with this one way or the other. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry, guys. We should have maybe made that a little bit clearer.
Yeah. So hopefully YouTube did an adjustment so you'd be able to still get notified. Yeah. So which is one of the advantages of subscribing and all the thumbs up is YouTube automates some of the notifications. So when the time changes, you're not going to miss things or have the wrong time. But so hopefully it all works out because I know other people change daylight savings different times of the year. So hopefully it all self-corrects eventually. So it is permanent. We're still 2 o'clock our time. It just feels different because your time didn't change.
Right.
Yeah. And Tracy and Brian are here from Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Oh, welcome, guys.
I've never been to Fort McMurray. I was close once.
Were you?
I was in Edmonton because I was forecasting for the fires in Fort McMurray once.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right.
Yep. Before we go on, I got to pour a little bit of bubbly here.
Oh, okay. And
I ran out.
I can't click on the screen, but our next comment is from Glenn Matthews. Hi, welcome. From Glenn and Charlene from sunny South Carolina, 60 degrees. We just met them on our chat too. It was lovely to meet you.
And
oh, thank you, Todd. Just read Todd's message just came through. Can you pull it up?
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Just made a Patreon account to support you. We appreciate that. That's very kind.
And that moves us on to the next part of today, which is updates from the Cruising Canucks. That would be us.
Okay.
Do you have any updates?
I don't know. Maybe Jerry will tell me some updates. I'm not sure.
You might have watched a recent video that's now out. So yesterday at noon, we released our first day of the group cruise, day 1 of 10.
That's right. The first secret letter.
Secret letter is now in play. So 1 of 10 letters. It's going to be just a 1 word this time.
It is.
That's 10 letters long. And if you found the letter yesterday, you're off to the races.
Off to the start.
Yes.
That's right.
Exactly. Yes. And I still don't know what the word is. Mrs. Canuck never told me. She just brought a bag of letters. I filmed them every day, but I forgot every day what I was filming, so I didn't play the game while I was live. So when you know what it is, let me know.
Yeah, he has no clue.
Yes. One thing we know it's not, one word for sure it's not. It's not Canuckling. We found out that Canuckling is 10 letters, and people thought maybe it was that because that became the nickname of people that were on a group cruise.
That's right.
But if you found the letter yesterday, you'll know that Canuckling is not the word.
Because the letter is not in the word Canuckling.
So there you go. You already got some hints.
There you go.
Some people were looking for hints, so that's the hint.
That's your hint.
Some people I know won't be satisfied with just that hint. That's all they're getting. So we are on to Picture of the Week.
We are.
From Don Joy, I think is how you pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of one of my happy places in the Caribbean. It's very recognizable. You'll probably all know where this is from as soon as I throw it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
But this is...
I don't think I've seen this picture.
There you go. Picture of the week right there. Where do you think that is?
St. Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always nice pulling into St. Thomas, and that's the view you have as it's... right outside the ship. You're right downtown. At least if you're going in, I should probably qualify that. If you're going in on some of the Carnival lines... I know Royal Caribbean and Celebrity park on a different dock, so I'm not sure if their view is the same over there.
Probably very similar, I would think, because it's just at the other side of the bay, right?
Yeah, but there's a whole other bay over there.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have all these fancy little sailboats and downtown core that we see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But that's the picture of the week. So there's a couple different options. There's still a lot of group cruise stuff being shared with everybody, which is great. But that's what I came up with.
All right.
Oh, we're small. Let me make us big. There we are.
There we are.
We're back and we're big. And although not that big, update on the cruise weight. I'm not sure if this one's going to talk about any of that stuff.
Oh, man.
No, but I came back 5 pounds less than I left for 17 days of cruising.
Thank you, MSC.
I think I did pretty good. Yes. Thank you, MSC, for putting me on a diet. Making yourself laugh now.
That's awful. One sure good way to lose the cruise weight, though, is to come home with whatever bug we brought home, because we both have lost weight since we've been home without trying.
Yeah. So I think the weight navigation throughout the whole 2 weeks or 2 cruises we did was kind of probably different, though. I'm sure I gained weight on Princess, and then I think I lost weight on MSC, especially at the end when I got sick and food didn't taste like food anymore. So, but yeah, that's always a good sign. That means I'm already 2 pounds under cruise weight for the May cruise.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So
either you just need to stay that way now till May.
Yeah, either I can eat 2 more pounds worth of food between now and May, or I can come in underweight. It's almost like a boxing match for me where I have to hit a certain weight restriction to get in. Yeah.
It's a good thing they don't put us on a scale as we go to embark. It would be awful.
Well, Morella, was it Morella? One of them tried to do that, remember? No. One of the cruise lines had scales they put out in the elevator areas at the end of the cruise.
Holland America.
Holland America. And they do it, I think, for your luggage, but it can be used for weighing yourself.
Yeah, Mr. Canuck thought he should see how much weight he'd gain after we had been on Holland America for 14 days when he saw these scales come out for the luggage, but he decided he needed to step on the scale and weigh himself. There is other cruise lines that has scales though that weigh you. When we went to get on a water slide on Royal Caribbean, Liberty of the Seas, they had like a 2-person water slide, and your combined weight had to not go over a certain number, and so they had to weigh the two of us and make sure that we were under the weight. I'm like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing, especially as a woman standing there in a bathing suit, getting ready to go on a water slide, and you have to stand on the scale with a whole bunch of people in line behind you. Almost made me not want to do it.
Getting closer to the awards. Hopefully you voted. If not, do it. I just see a comment there from Todd asking, saying the meatloaf must not have been that great on MSC. So actually, I had some really good food on MSC, some things I'd never seen before, which is good for me. I like some variety and different international flavors. So yeah, the food I did have was good. It was just I was so sick at the end that I couldn't kind of keep anything in me. It was just kind of didn't feel like eating because I couldn't taste anything.
Right.
And also, as much as the food was really good at MSC, it was really hard to get the food at MSC sometimes because of the way it was set up and lines in the buffets and the dining room.
Crowdedness.
The food I had was good. I just couldn't seem to get unlimited access to food, which is kind of one of the joys of cruising usually. So
but probably helped us in the long run.
Probably good. Yep. My body fire thanks me. Yes. Mm-hmm. So it is trivia time.
Ooh.
Today's trivia question. Let's see. I'll go to the bottom of the comments section. We'll see what comes in here.
Okay.
This is Academy Award related and cruise related. So, what Academy Award did the movie Titanic, what did it not win? So, I've given you some options here. So, there's Best Picture, there's Best Actress, Best Costume Design, Best Original Song, Best Film Editing. So, of those ones, what do you think the Titanic did not win the Academy Award for? It won 4 of those, but it did not win all 5. I can see your brain, your wheels are spinning. I'm
going to go with Best Film Editing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Let's see here. I'm watching people come in. So we've got people saying Best Actress.
Best Picture, Best Actress.
Best Actress.
Best Film Editing.
And we got someone also jumping in saying they're subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Mm-hmm. Best Film Editing, Best Actress, Costume. Everybody's guessing everything. Wow.
Okay. Ooh. Wow.
I Wikipedia'd this one earlier today.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
And what's the answer?
Drum roll. Ready? Oh, drum roll. Hold on.
Do you have a drum roll?
Hold on.
I should know he has a drum roll. There it is.
I'm hearing it right now. I can't hear it in the studio.
Oh, yeah, we can.
That was the drum roll.
Okay.
I think, if it played on your end.
Hopefully. Best
Editing, Costume. I'm watching the answers come in here. Best Film Editing. Believe it or not, the answer is Kate.
Best Actress? She didn't win.
She did not.
Oh, wow.
It won Best Picture. Wow. It won Best Costume Design. Best, of course, Song.
So Ruthie was right.
Yeah.
She said Best Actress. I'm just trying to see who else had that right. Best Actress, Serena Nitz.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
So it did not win. Kate did not win Best Actress that year for Titanic.
Sherry said Best Actress also. Wow.
There you go.
There you go.
Little Academy Awards, Titanic trivia all rolled into one. Titanic is
how good my memory is because I definitely watched that award show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. I'm going to turn the volume on my computer. I want to see if the drum roll works.
Oh my.
Ready?
You can turn it off now.
Ding.
Oh,
it's going over and over again.
Repeats, yeah.
Perfect. I stopped the repeat over and over again, so you don't have to hear that constantly. So that is the trivia question. And the Titanic is kind of front of mind a little bit just because, well, people that love cruising, Titanic's kind of one of the original great transatlantic ocean liners that we know of.
Okay.
And it goes back to all those classic cruise lines that we know of, and even up to the Love Boat days before it became more modern. It's kind of in that, if you like cruising, I'm sure you have some kind of thoughts about Titanic. Not about sinking, but just about the ship and the design. I'm not talking about...
I knew he was going to take this somewhere it shouldn't have gone.
Not sinking. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the reason is because when I did some comparisons of the Volendam that were going on in May for Holland America, which is their smallest ship, just over, I think, 1,100 people, something like that, that size-wise, the ship is very similar to the size of the Titanic. So I thought, finally, I'm going to get a chance to experience a ship that was kind of that size and that set in there. So that's what made me think of Titanic and then Academy Awards. So
okay.
That's my excuse for being the way I am.
Okay.
Is that okay? Don't judge me. Sherry is saying that Titanic was the first film to hit the $1 million mark for box office receipts, I believe. There you go. People love Titanic.
There you go.
So, questions, comments of the week. This ties into our comments about Princess that we wanted to come back to. And the question and comment that came in, and hold on, we're going to talk about this, but let's show the question as it came in. It came in basically saying, why were you all kicked out of the bar? Rowdy, fights, 60 people partying in a bar on Princess. I hate to be there myself. Maybe Carnival will be more for your style or accommodating. I wouldn't blame Princess for basically kicking us out. That was the comment that reached us on YouTube this week.
Last night, yeah.
Yes. And for those that were with us, you know that is not even close to the reality of what happened that day. But we wanted to address it simply because it came out in the vlog and people were making speculations. This person, I think, I didn't see the video because they would have seen kind of the situation that was at play.
They couldn't have watched the video to come to that conclusion.
Yes.
At least we hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. Because we did show the meet and greet in the Vista Lounge that we eventually were kicked out of.
Right.
And you can see a whole bunch of people sitting there, maybe having a little bit of a drink, kind of applauding, listening to us talk about what's coming up in the group cruise. Very civilized, very kind of friendly, get to know everybody. That was the atmosphere. No fights, brawls, anything else going on.
There was no rowdy party going on. So what happened was I had reached out to group bookings multiple times. If you've been following along with this, around 15 emails later, I got a confirmation from a lady working out of Princess head office in California telling me that it was fine for me to have my group at 2:00 in the Vista Lounge, that it wouldn't be busy there and to go ahead.
Yeah, she said, I think her words, I looked at the email the other day and her words were something like, there's usually nothing going on in there. Go ahead. It should be a problem.
So that gave me the green light to plan our meet and greet at the Vista Lounge. I still have that email from her saying, go ahead, do it. And then when we got there, I quickly realized that they were setting up for something. And so I asked one of the bartenders and he said, well, there is a gathering here later in the day. And I said, okay, well, we'll be out of your way by then. But around 15 minutes before the next group was supposed to arrive, an officer came and basically told me I needed to clear my group out and get out. And I said, well, we were just leaving. But she was very rude and unkind would be the best way to say it. But we just let that go and we continued to have a good time. But the reason why we were kicked out of the Vista Lounge, if everybody is wondering, is because of a clerical error from somebody based out of head office in Princess. And they double booked the venue. It wasn't because of something that happened in our group.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, we were kicked out because we were being inappropriate. It was just we were kicked out because they had too many people in the space that they were planning to use, unbeknownst to us, and through nothing that we did at all. So, So then to kind of carry that a little bit forward, and I guess a little bit of the backstory there, we're talking like we're reaching out end of November, December for planning this and having a tough time getting anybody even to answer emails from Princess and acknowledge all this. It took forever to kind of pull this out over the course of months.
Right.
Just simple back and forth emails we had a tough time getting. So this was a result, was obviously there's still confusion the day we got on board. We did reach out to Princess while we were on board through their social media department and basically said, hey, we weren't very impressed with how we were treated. We want to circle back and find out why this happened or talk to someone about why we was double booked and we were in this situation on board. They really didn't want to give us any information on anybody to talk to. They basically just kept wanting to know what our cabin was when they wanted to. I'm not sure what their goal was, but they're going to send an officer. We didn't want to make this to be the ship's crew's problem because they didn't cause the problem.
It wasn't their problem. It was an issue with head office or
So we wanted to deal with whatever broke down and happened to Princess head office that caused this problem, not the people on the ship that do a wonderful job. They're so accommodating. They're wonderful. Right. This officer, she was probably just doing her job based on the information she had. In fact, she had a piece of paper that showed all these different things there.
She did say, oh, I did know that you are coming. I just didn't have you scheduled in here. And I gave her the name of the lady I was emailing and she said she would reach out to her. So, and nothing has happened since then. Nobody has reached out to us because I said I would be, wondering how this all plays out, but that's where we left it.
Yeah, so we didn't want to get into having the ship make it up to us. We weren't looking for a free bottle of champagne or anything. We didn't ask for anything other, in fact, for our entire group, except for the opportunity to use this space and also be able to do some dining together, which was already had been worked out at this point. So. Not from Princess. We had someone on board that worked at the dining for us before we arrived, but yeah, so it kind of fell apart from an organizational structural side of Princess, not from the people on board. And
that's part of the reason why we haven't announced where our next group cruise is, because I'm trying to iron out problems now prior to announcing where we're going to make sure that we are treated properly and we don't have the same sort of mistakes that happened this past group cruise happen with the next one. So we're still waiting to hear back from 2 different cruise lines. And from there, hopefully, we'll be able to get something set up and announce our next group cruise.
So, our decision on board, was we had 60 some odd people there that were just phenomenal. We got along wonderfully with. We were there, have a great time, and have a party for 10 days. So we literally, after that event, we just put that ever mind. We went on for 10 days and had a wonderful time.
We did.
Didn't revisit. We even told Princess head office, we said, we will touch base with you after the cruise, that we're going to have a good cruise from this point on and make the most of it. So that was the way we kind of approached the whole thing. And that's how it played out. So, so yeah, if you're seeing some of this in the comments section that we were kicked out, and it was the reason why, it was simply they double booked us and had to get us out of there.
Yeah.
Not because the Canucks would lost control.
No. I like Ruth's comment that just came in. The Canucks lanes were exceptionally well behaved.
Exactly.
Yes,
we all were.
Yeah.
Yes. We did all our pleas and thank yous and behaved appropriately.
Right.
So that's that stuff out of the way, which is good because now we are on to the Oscars. Oh, do you want something? You need to fill up before we get into the award ceremony?
Before we...
I'm going to steal your mouse.
Oh, okay.
And I have to go to the results now. Now the results are in. And so by no means is this a monstrous poll or survey.
Right.
We've just been doing it for today for people that were going to be hopefully joining us and wanting to vote. So right now, as of now, we have 66 responses. So not a huge sampling of the community, but enough to get an idea of kind of what people like and don't like.
They want it. Yeah.
Exactly. So the results are in. I'm going to click the button that says we are no longer accepting responses.
Okay.
It's closed.
It's official.
It's official.
It's a closed.
These will be the results.
All right.
And we even have, by the miracle of technology, the results in our magic gold envelopes ready to let everybody know what it is. And should we begin?
Sure.
We're ready to go. Let's see.
First category?
Yes, the first question.
The first category
is Best New Cruise Ship in 2023. We gave people, there was 5 nominees.
And the nominees were Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas, the Carnival Jubilee, NCL's Viva, Celebrity Ascent, and the Virgin Brilliant Lady.
Why are you covering up my envelope? And the winner is, with 48% of the votes, it goes to... Who is it?
It goes to the Celebrity Ascent.
There you go. Celebrity Ascent was voted the most popular cruise ship in 2023, at least to the 66 people that voted for us today.
There you go.
I even voted today. I don't think
makes me really want to try.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
I didn't let you vote.
No, I didn't vote. All right.
And I'm a little bit surprised. We can talk about each answer. We got time.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be running crazy with your mouse there.
Okay.
But I'm a little bit surprised because if I would have guessed before we did this poll who was going to win, I would have probably guessed Icon of the Seas, to tell the honest truth. It was kind of what I was thinking was going to happen. Yeah. Is that we were going to head towards Icon, or I thought maybe Virgin's kind of pushing a little bit in there. But yeah, by almost half the votes, the Celebrity Ascent won, which is interesting because we haven't done Celebrity yet. So now it's really curious as to what we need to figure out here. So that was the winner for Best Cruise Ship, New Cruise Ship of 2023. And you ready for the next one?
The next one is Best Choice of Free Included in Your Fare Dining Options.
So the context is that when you get on the ship and you want to say have lunch or breakfast or dinner and you want to go anywhere that's already included that you don't have to pay anything extra for, which ships have the most options for what I call free, but they're included in your fare?
Not the most, the best.
Yeah, the best and the most. Maybe they're the same. No,
they're doesn't necessarily, because I'd be quite happy if I have one really, really good free option as opposed to 5 mediocre options.
That's where we're different. I'd like to have like 12 different options instead of one really good one.
That's why he likes buffets so much. All right.
Okay.
You're going to announce the win. Oh, the nominees. What we say? The nominees are Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Holland America, and Norwegian. So best choice of free included dining options.
I think this was a close one.
Close one.
Yeah. It looks like with 37% of the votes.
The winner is Princess.
Princess is the winner, yes.
Wow.
So yeah, is that surprising to you?
I mean, they have some good free options.
Yeah, the close
maybe a little surprising to me, to be honest with you.
The close runner-up was Holland America in that category. And with Holland America, they've got the New York Deli. They've got the Dive-In Burger. What else have they got? You something else?
Dutch Cafe.
Dutch Cafe, a big one for sure. So I can see how they got the votes. Princess has also got. They've got the salty dog. They've got the pizza options. What else am I missing on Princess? Anything they've got?
International
Cafe. So very similar to the options of Holland America. I'm kind of surprised. It only 10% of the votes came in for Carnival, because I always consider Carnival to have lots of options. This might go back to what you were saying, that they may have lots of options, but are they as good a quality as, I guess depends if you like a dive-in burger or a burrito.
Right. They have the Mexican, Carnival has the Mexican, the guys burgers. What else is free? They do have free pizza.
They have usually a sub sandwich type of place.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep, they have different options. Yeah. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised by that one. I thought it'd be maybe a little bit closer, but yeah, Princess did win that one. I should go to the comments section, because I'm sure people are putting comments in here at the same time to see what they think. Guys, remember to hit that thumb. I thought the comment was about Guy's Burger. I'm trying to think, what? Yeah, hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up.
And just a couple people coming in late here, by the way. That Ken is saying that he's here from Canada. He's heading to Vegas tomorrow, by the way. Ken is. And Scott's saying the Princess has the best MDR, although we didn't put MDR in there yet. I didn't have it specifically as a category. I was kind of thinking beyond dining room, to tell you the truth, because almost every ship has a dining room. You think? And what's the next category?
Best food quality.
Best food quality overall on the cruise ship. So this is everything. This is MDR. This is lunch options, breakfast, snacks, you name it. And the winner is...
Well, you didn't say the categories. Do you want to say the categories?
Oh, we should say the nominees.
Nominees?
We're still getting used to this.
Okay. The nominees are Carnival, Princess, Holland America, Celebrity, and Norwegian.
Yes.
And the winner is...
All 5 did get votes.
I can't see what the winner is.
Oh, we have a tie.
I was just going to say.
Wow. After 66 votes, we have a tie for food quality. Oh, we're going to have to give away 2 awards then. Here you go. Looks like Holland America and Princess will both have to share the ship on a stick for this award.
For food quality. Yes. There you go.
Yes. Look at that. So, yeah, both had 33% of the votes for food quality.
Yeah.
Again, I'm trying to picture what I would... What would your answer have been here?
Mine would have been Holland America for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what's funny though? Like one that really didn't get a lot of votes that kind of still pops in my head after our last experiences was I had some really good luck with Norwegian. I had some really good food on Norwegian.
We did, but we've heard from a lot of other people that haven't had the same experiences with us. But I think Holland America generally every time has been good for us. So I don't know. But yeah, that's where I go for it.
That's where you would go? Yeah. So the next category.
Best cruise for a party.
So you want to let loose, you want to go out there, you want to get kicked out of bars. This is the category for you.
The nominees are Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Virgin, Princess, and Norwegian.
So which one? And actually, it's interesting. All of them got very similar number of votes. It's really,
it's true.
really
it's pretty close.
It's really close.
Yeah.
And actually, I checked earlier on today, and the result has changed since earlier on. So the score has been kind of bouncing around a little bit.
And the winner currently, or I guess permanently, because we closed the polling, is Virgin.
Virgin.
There's the party ship,
There's
guys.
the party ship. And for a long time today, Carnival was leading for a little while. Princess was in there for a while as well.
Yeah.
But when the dust settled, it came out as Virgin was being the best party boat that's at sea.
There you go.
That's very interesting. That kind of shows a change in the dynamics, at least from the people that we have in this poll. That used to be always, if you're going at a party, you're going to go on a Carnival cruise. You know, you're going to join Dawn on the Carnival Pride this week. It's spring break. That's a party cruise, right? But Princess Virgin is making some inroads.
They are. Well, I mean, they're adults only too. So it's a different type of an atmosphere when you don't have children on a ship and you want to go for a party, right? So that makes a big difference for sure.
Looking at some of the comments coming in as we're going through this too, that Francine is saying that Norwegian food quality has declined from their experience.
Yeah.
So
we've heard that from a lot of people lately.
It's been a while since we've been on Norwegian. So yeah.
Yeah.
And Shannon is saying that they've only cruised Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
And someone else saying that they only have 84 days to their first ever cruise on the seashore.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah, so that is the best party ship is now Virgin, which kind of surprises me a little bit. Although maybe it doesn't, because I've seen some videos on social media of the parties up on the deck on Virgin, and it is like
they do
crazy.
Look wild.
It's a lot of different type of.
You know what? I think you should have put Morella in that category too. We had some really good party time. Probably the best party time we've ever had on a cruise ship was when we were on Marella.
That's true. Marella could have easily went in there, but yeah. But in the pictures I've seen from Virgin, it's not only a party atmosphere. It's kind of almost over the top. Like it's risque. There's a lot of adult things going on at the deck party. So yeah, kind of more like going to like a nightclub when you're 21 years old than anything else. It's kind of how it looks to me when I see it. But yeah, might be something to try though.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. If I can get past the IKEA furniture.
And the next category is best cruise main theater shows.
So specifically, I think when we put this together, we were thinking production shows is what we're thinking. We're not thinking The Magician, and we're not thinking that type of stuff. We're thinking
shows.
Getting up there, singing, dancing, sets, costume design, the whole experience, like you're going to West End or Broadway, that type of feel. That's what we're looking for.
So the options were Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Princess, Marella.
Marella would definitely win for the number of shows.
The quantity, for sure.
For sure. And
the winner
is, let me check. What are you laughing at me for? And it looks like with 36% of the votes. You want to see? Who is it?
The winner is Royal Caribbean.
There you go. Royal Caribbean. And Royal Caribbean has some pretty phenomenal shows.
They do. They
also take a lot of Broadway, West End type of shows and turn them into cruise productions. So they kind of have that as an advantage, I would say, because it's not, in those ones, it's not original material.
They're probably investing a lot of money in their shows compared to some of the other ones, I would say.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of that. And I think that some of the other shows on other cruise lines that aren't those big production shows from well-known musicals outside the cruise industry, Princess does a great job with that. I think they're doing a really good job with that as well. Like I said, Marella has a volume is their thing, is what they're going for. And Carnival, Panorama was our last experience with Carnival Entertainment, right? And there was a couple of new shows we had seen. They were better, but I'm not sure if they were the same level that Royal Caribbean and Princess that we've experienced. And Carnival's still running some of the same shows that I swear we saw 15, 20 years ago. They're still running.
Some of them are pretty old.
Some of them are getting pretty dated, the last we've seen at Carnival. But then we haven't sailed any of the new Carnival ships. So
that's true.
That's kind of...
You got to get on the newer ships to see newer shows.
So our opinion is based on seeing, the Panorama being the newest ship that we've seen on Carnival, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, so that is that category.
The next category is the best stateroom size and design.
So yeah, when you think of staterooms on cruise ships, some ships have like smaller rooms, bigger rooms. Some have different layouts that are different than other ones. I think of Princess with their walk-in closet versus Holland America with their glassed-in showers versus the Caribbean Princess with a tiny little shower. So it's kind of meant the whole stateroom, bathroom, closets, usability, what we're thinking.
So our nominees for this category were Royal Caribbean, Princess, Holland America, Celebrity, and Carnival.
And, man, I can't keep up with you. I'm looking to see.
And the winner is?
With almost 40% of the vote. Who is it?
Princess.
Would you agree? Princess is the winner.
Would I agree?
Yes.
I would have had a hard time answering this one because I love the Princess cabin, but I love the Holland America's bathrooms in comparison. So where Princess loses it for me has always been their shower size, which I think they've rectified on the Sun Princess that we haven't been on yet. So hopefully it'll be good. But yeah. Anyways, but I do love the size of the interior cabin that we've had on our Princess ships for sure.
And I do like Holland America's bathroom with the glassed-in showers. That we've really come to like those on the newer class of ships. I'm not sure we're going to get that on the Volendam. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I think it's more traditional
size,
for sure.
Yeah. But Princess definitely has an upper hand. At least they did, I should say, on having the walk-in closet. Just creates so much more room. It feels like for the rest of the room.
The storage is phenomenal.
But we're hearing that that's not the case on the Sun Princess. So this could be a shift and a change in Princess getting away from those walk-in closets. That might change the results in the coming years. We'll see what people think of the Sun Princess.
For sure.
And I'm just seeing a few more comments here that Todd is saying that Disney for production shows.
Yeah, we haven't sailed with Disney, so that's why we didn't put it in there. But we've heard the same thing, which makes sense, right? Because that is their bread and butter, basically, for Disney. Yeah.
And Fats and Trey are saying nice award show.
Thank you.
Kelly is here and saying hi Canucks, just home. Lovely to see us both again. Very snazzy.
Snazzy. There you go. Thank you, Kelly.
And the bed. Todd is saying the bed in Princess, and that's a big factor actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like as much as we loved Morella, the beds were very hard and uncomfortable.
It was the worst cruise bed I've ever been on was in Morella. Yeah. I've heard that you can ask for a mattress topper with them. So if I ever cruise Morella again, I would definitely be asking for it because it's a very, very, very firm bed.
Yeah.
But Todd's saying the bed in Princess trumps for me.
Yeah. So basically meaning, the bed, it's very comfortable.
Very good bed.
Like we have literally, if we count before the MSC cruise, we had done 32 days in a row on Princess, and with a bad bed, that would have been a bad experience, but it was so comfortable to come back and crash in that Princess bed.
It's true. They do have wonderful beds. Yeah.
It does count for something for sure.
Yeah, that makes a big deal.
And Ruth is saying that Mrs. Canuck needs that walk-in closet with all those dresses.
Yeah. It's going to be a challenge come the Sun Princess. Good thing there might be some people with me. I keep threatening that I might have to store some dresses in other cabins.
So next category. I didn't have the categories here. I should throw them up as we go to each one. There we go.
There you go.
People know what we're talking about this way.
Okay.
Next one was best all-inclusive package. So one of the changes in cruising in the last decade has been how so many different lines are operating these packages now, where you can get drinks included. Some have tips, some have specialty dining,
Wi-Fi.
Yep, Wi-Fi. Some have excursions. Some have sometimes an onboard credit of some sort. All these different options, they group together and they bundle up and kind of make it more of an all-inclusive experience, but they're all different. So it's hard to compare them all, and one might meet your needs better than another one. So
yeah, and they all vary in price too. So it's kind of hard to know which one has the best deal or the best bang for the buck, one would say, or that sort of thing. So the nominees for this category are the Princess with their Princess Premium Plus Premium package.
You have the two different packages, yeah.
Holland America with the Have It All packages, Norwegian with their Free at Sea packages, Celebrity with the All Included, and Morella with their standard fare. Because if you haven't been on Morella before, booking a cabin in Morella automatically gives you a basic drink package. You can upgrade to a higher level one if you want, but drinks are included with anybody that sails.
If you're coming from the UK, it also includes flights.
Right.
So those were the 5 nominees. We should check and see. And this one, the winner was clear. 50% were voted for the same cruise line for the best all-inclusive deal. And it is Princess with the Princess Plus and the Princess Premium.
Right.
Which is really interesting, because I know when Princess made the changes to that, there was a little bit of controversy and people were wondering how that was going to impact them and so forth. We have done all 3.
Right. And the one thing we didn't add in that they do offer that Princess, I think, is unique to them is like if you have the premium package, they offer free photography. So you can get your picture taken professionally from a ship photographer, the whole cruise, as many pictures as you want, whether that's 5 or 200. And you can download all those pictures for free and you can get a certain number printed off. So that's a neat little feature that they have in their included package too. Yeah,
no, it's interesting. And Princess, when I price them out package by package and their value, I always do come back to, I think Holland America is a good deal. And Holland America was second in the voting today. They came in with 31%, because the Have It All does seem to have some really good perks in there. If you make use of the Wi-Fi and you're going to book an excursion anyways, you want to do some specialty dining, the Have It All wins. If those things aren't important to you, then I can see how that might not be the choice.
Right.
So, and the Norwegian Free at Sea, it's become kind of interesting in the last year or two that I noticed when I go to look at booking Norwegian is that almost every Norwegian cruise, that's your only option is Free at Sea, that they're not giving you the option back and forth of either one, at least when you're booking farther out. So I'm not sure if that's a change they've made, that they're kind of moving towards all-inclusive.
Right.
And then there sometimes also includes flights as well, is a perk they threw in, or free flights for the second person, I think is what they had the other day when I looked at it. So,
right. Yeah.
So yeah, so that is best all-inclusive package goes to Princess. I know you keep track of how many Princess versus everyone else. We'll have to go back and see who wins all these.
Yeah, for sure. There was a.
And best cruise line.
You want to change your thing over there?
Yeah, I could do that. Good idea.
Your best cruise line to just relax.
You're looking for chill. You're looking for the opposite of that party cruise that Dawn's on for March break. So you're looking for just kind of chilling, maybe sitting by the main pool, reading a book, nice quiet evening, listening to maybe some music. What cruise line does that sound like to you?
What cruise line? So the nominees are Holland America, Celebrity, Princess, Norwegian, and Carnival.
Yes. And the winner with 47% of the votes ends up being, and by no surprise to me,
Holland America.
Yes. Hal wins that one, and which is kind of interesting because we've used Holland America for that purpose exactly.
We have.
Especially post-COVID. It's like, let's go on a ship that we can just be off by ourselves, keep it quiet, and just have a nice relaxing cruise, and they definitely fit the bill. So.
Although we've also done it with Norwegian. We went on a Norwegian cruise after I had just had was dealing with an illness and was not well enough to do much of anything like excursions or even dance parties. And I just read poolside in a comfy chair in Norwegian cruise line the whole week. So they do have that ability too, for sure.
Just catching up on a couple of comments. Scott saying yes, 100% Princess. I think that was for the room. Love Princess drink package. Tish is saying Princess beds, outstanding. Holland America cabanas. There's another piece to the relaxing part of cruise.
For sure.
Yeah,
that's right.
Great job, Jill and Jerry. Someone from Facebook just said a second ago. So I have to move my banner down. Here's an interesting one. I'm curious to see, and this is different for everybody because we don't know what people have tried or haven't tried. We kind of used our future cruises as the example in this case.
So, cruise line you're most excited to try in 2024. The nominees are Princess, Holland America, Cunard, Norwegian, Virgin, or Option 5.
Option 5 is a typo.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Option 5 doesn't exist. It was it was a typo in the poll.
Okay, I'm like, I thought maybe you were just letting people have other, if they had more exotic ones. Anyways, okay, so the best cruise line, the one you're most excited. I know what my answer is personally.
Well, me too. Yeah, and the one that I'm most excited about is not the winner today. The winner with 37% of you said that one you want to try most in 2024 is
Princess
Cruises.
Wow, I'm saying Princess a lot.
We're saying a lot of Princess.
In the lead for most of these awards.
Second prize was the one I would have chose, which is Cunard. Cunard seems to be kind of they're adding more ships to the fleets now. They're kind of, you see them a little bit more in the options available here and there. So I would think more people will probably be trying Cunard in the future. We definitely are this year. So yeah, but Princess wins for that one too.
Awesome.
There we go. Let me just see if there's any more comments over here while that's going on.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to getting on Cunard for our very first cruise with them.
For sure. So the one we're waiting for tonight will be Best Picture overall. And so that equivalent in this version.
Best overall cruise line.
Best overall cruise line. I have the results in the envelope here for the best overall cruise line.
And the nominees, before he goes right through to who the winner is, the nominees are Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Holland America, and Celebrity. And the winner for the best overall cruise line is, are you going to do your drum roll for the very last one?
Yeah, drum roll. Good idea.
Drum roll.
Oh, let's do it.
The winner is Princess.
Princess wins for best overall cruise line.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which shouldn't be really a shocker considering how many Princess won up to this point.
Yeah, that's true. There was a lot.
So we're curious. We have a little bit of time left, but throw in the comments section there anything that we kind of missed or that you think that is maybe off or so forth. But we, how many Princess win? Did you take a look? Scott is saying in the background about Cunard there, he's saying Queen Anne will be amazing. That's coming out, I believe, in May.
That's their
of
new
this year.
one.
So Princess had that one. I'm just trying to count them.
Oh, sorry.
As you're going through here. So Princess won best overall. Princess won for line most excited to cruise on, for best all-inclusive package, for stateroom size, for
not that one.
Not theaters.
No.
Not for partying. Food quality. No.
No, they were tied.
They were tied. So we'll give them 5 there. And best choice of free options, they won as well, I believe. Did they not? Yes, they did. They won that one. That's 6.
6.
They didn't get best new cruise in 23, but I don't think they had a new ship in 23, did they?
No.
I don't think so. I think
No,
Discovery
this
was the year
was-
before,
yeah.
I think. But Scott will correct me if I'm wrong on that one, I'm sure. So there you go. Princess walked away with 6 of the awards. So
we're getting a few comments come in. You might want to show up.
yeah, let's throw these up here. I'll get rid of this best cruise line banner, and I'll throw those up here.
Okay.
And Todd's asking who had the best staff. I'm not sure if that's directed to us, but I guess we're the ones with the camera. We can answer. Best staff. What do you think?
I don't know. I can't say that I've ever had bad staff on cruise lines. For the most part, they're all pretty phenomenal. What would you say?
I don't know.
Holland America,
Holland is
Princess,
good.
Morella. Like we've just been so fortunate with wonderful staff on our cruise.
Yeah,
vacations.
exactly. And I would say that Morella staff were phenomenal.
Mhm.
You know, even the MSC staff that were the frontline workers were amazing. I wasn't impressed with some of the officers and how they behaved, but I think the frontline staff at MSC were even amazing. Yeah. So yeah, it's hard to find bad staff, is my experience on a cruise ship. They're all far away from home, working away from family, working for less than we'd probably be willing to work at our own jobs at home, and still providing phenomenal service. So yeah. So best staff is really hard to nail down, because like we just love all the service we get, which is why we keep coming back to cruising. I would probably argue is that level of service. Tish says loves Princess. Ruby heading towards being platinum, so you can make that change that you made this last week.
I just made that on my most recent cruise. I went from Ruby to platinum. Yeah, it's a nice little perk you get for sure.
Ken's vote is best staff is Holland America.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
Yep. Kelly is saying love to try Queen Anne. Let's do it.
Oh, there you go.
We've been talking about a 2025 Patreon only cruise.
Yeah.
Maybe Kennard could be there. We'll see.
There you go. That's an idea, Kelly.
Yep. And Bruce and Tony are saying that if Oceania was a choice, they would have edged out some of the others in some categories.
Okay. Yeah.
We haven't done Oceania. We got to get on Oceania so we can get them in the poll.
Yeah, I want to do them too.
Because I think Oceania probably would be there for food, is my suspicion. Yep, for sure. And maybe possibly the whole service side to do as well, because it's small ship experience. Yep. And the ships are also very, very beautiful. And James wants to know from Sudbury area, do we have any news on the next group cruise?
We have it narrowed down to 2 cruises. We have it narrowed down to 2 cruise lines, but we're looking at the end of January, middle to end of January.
You keep saying that, but like my list is bigger than your list, obviously.
Okay. Well, I think we have it narrowed down, but we are just sort of waiting. We've sent out emails and haven't had responses. So unfortunately, I was hoping we'd be able to announce something this week, but we're not there yet.
Probably sometime in this month, we're going to have an announcement, which will hopefully still give us enough time, because probably the timing will be that it'll be within about 10 months until the group cruise actually happens. So it's a little shorter notice than our last group cruise, but I know we have lots of people asking and want to be part of it. People that missed the first one that are seeing the vlogs now want to be part of it. So it's all very exciting. So yeah, we're working hard to get that nailed down, because we know we want to give people lots of time to get it booked. And cruises are booking like crazy next year. So we definitely don't want to be on a ship that everybody can't be accommodated.
Yeah, true enough.
So we're trying to fit all those pieces in right now.
That's right.
Yeah. And
Joel.
Scott's saying they're all good, I think, for service is what he's talking about. Bruce is the same boat. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting category. Joel and Jen are saying best embarkation and debarkation.
It's a very good one. When we just got on the Enchanted Princess for a group cruise, was probably the earliest we've ever gotten on at like 10:30 in the morning. It was phenomenal. So that was really well. And our disembarkation was just as quick, if not quicker. So I would say Princess worked really well for us this last one.
Yeah, and that's without us having the medallion sent to our home. We still got on quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So but they're all getting really good. I find embarkation is getting good on all cruise lines. We had a great experience at MSC. Even last time, a couple times we did Carnival. Like all those, you're pretty well walking on the ship these days, which is really nice to see.
MSC seems to be great at the embarking. Where they struggle is the disembarkation.
The getting off the ship bad for MSC.
We've had struggles both times when we've tried to get off.
Debbie is saying they want to try Virgin, a little bit older, but still full of vim and vinegar.
Should be lots of interesting fun, for sure.
And Tish has got 14 days till Princess before they become platinum. And Scott is saying Embarkation Princess is the one that's winning right now for him.
Well, there you go.
So we are over our time, but
Mm,
this has been a blast doing this today. Hopefully it warmed everybody up for watching the Academy Awards tonight.
yeah,
It was fun doing it for cruise ships. And like I said, next year we're going to put even more into this. So
we are. Well,
yeah,
we're making it an annual event. You heard it here first.
for sure. So watch this week. We got a couple more vlogs coming out of our group cruise. You're going to see us at sea for a couple of days. So we're not going to hit land, but we do have lots of fun activities we do with the group.
Uh-huh.
And we will be back next Sunday for the next live as well.
We will.
So, and also hopefully one of these days we're going to have an announcement on the group cruise. So keep going back and eventually you're going to find out. We'll let you know when we know.
Sorry, guys.
We're getting there. So I think that's it for this week. Anything last from you?
No, I don't think so. Please, like someone said earlier, please hit that thumbs up button and like and subscribe and all those wonderful things to support the channel.
Yes,
We
thank you.
appreciate it.
And
all.
thanks to everybody and our patrons, and even someone joined again today. So for supporting us as well. So whether you're watching the channel, giving us a thumbs up, watching all our videos, joining our Patreon, joining our Facebook group,
Making comments on YouTube helps out a lot too.
Yep.
So please keep the comments coming. Don't feel like you're bugging us. Make all the comments you want. We will respond.
for sure. So all that engagement is all really good stuff for us. So it's why we do this, and what makes it better for us every single week is more and more people talking to us about cruising. So anyways, we'll call it there for the day. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we will see you in a week's time.
Have a good week.
Bye.